To better understand about my perspectives, I have this small experiment that I believe all of us here can try out. So this experiment requires you to close your eyes and imagine. So come on, allow us to close our eyes and imagine the scene beyond us. So as you close your eyes, you feel the soft and tingly texture beneath your feet. And as you look up and down, back and forth, there's this calm breeze that flushes in through your skin, and also this small scent of saltiness that is so distinct. And not only so, alongside with that, you also hear the sounds of waves colliding and crashing onto each other. And, ladies and gentlemen, as you open your eyes, you're here at the sea. Isn't the water so cool and refreshing? Why don't we go into the water and enjoy? So as you spend your time enjoying the waters yourself, suddenly something appeared that seems to disrupt your peace, and that is a wave approaching you. As you stand there frightened, not knowing where does this wave come from, you have 3 choices to choose from. Number 1, you can stand still. Number 2, you can run back to the shore. Or number 3, you can dive right into the waves. Or number 4 is another choices. And that leaves us with the choices of manipulating water. So ladies and gentlemen, would you rather choose this 4th option of manipulating water instead of just choosing all of those 3 boring decisions? Who would want to manipulate water instead? Raise your hand. And as the crowd decides for us, we are going to manipulate water. So once again, you close your eyes, you concentrate, you breathe in and out, and you imagine the waves dispersing, shaping into all kinds of shapes, and at most, it creates a path for you to pass through. And now when you open your eyes, the waves are gone. Or is it? Well, something like manipulating water is rather too fictional and impossible for the human body to actually do. And therefore, as you stand there somehow trying to channel that avatar power inside of you, you failed, and the waves crashes over you, leaving you drenched and soaked, feeling nothing but bitter, irritated, and even upset. And all of this, ladies and gentlemen, happens is because you tried so hard to change the waves, to somehow tell the waves to go away, no, don't approach me, and somehow changing something that you were destined to experience, your destiny. And I, similarly, am the same to this one example here. Because for those who don't know me, I am a debater. Yes, I am a debater. And I will formally introduce myself later on, maybe during the breaks. You can have a conversation with me. But to introduce, yes, I'm a debater. I debate a lot. And debating is probably one of my most proudest skills there is. However, for a person to be so proud of their skills, of course, they have to go through both successes and failures. And so did I. I failed multiple times. There was this one instance when, back in 2020 and 2021, I was back in 6th grade. I was studying debate, and to actually inform you so, I was probably one of the best in the class, because whenever I debate, my teacher would go, "Oh, she's good, she's amazing, I think you're ready for the competition." And I will also go, "Oh, I think I'm good, I think I'm ready, and I'm going to eat up that competition." And so I did. I went to the competition. I participated in it. And can you guess? Probably by the way I worded, I probably achieved a lot of prizes, achieved a lot of maybe trophies even. And yet, no. In reality, there was not a single medal to be in sight. And the picture was like this. I was sitting on my chair with my phone, trembling, and with my hands trembling in fear and anticipation, waiting for my name to appear on the big screen, yet it didn't. While my friends going up and down, back and forth, receiving their medals, I did not. And I sat there without moving an inch on my seat. And I sat there ashamed, embarrassed, and beaten. Who could have guessed that the best debater in that class isn't achieving anything? Well, me too. I couldn't guess that. And that leaves me not only that one moment of defeat, but it continued for more than half a year later, which I faced a burnout. And that burnout resulted me, for every debate I had, it would always result in tears, and I basically could not debate as confidently as I can anymore. So I had this moment of contemplation. I sat down, I think about this darkened place I've trapped and stuck myself in, and I think, I wish I was doing better. If only I had more time to prepare. If only I was like my friend. They achieved something while I didn't. If only I was doing something right for once. And at this point, at your point in life, ladies and gentlemen, all of us sitting here, there would be that one point in life where you wanted to change where you are and how you got here, and the reason you're stuck in this dead end, similar to how I was, only to realize that it was impossible to do something like that. Because who are we to change and to stop whatever life was throwing at us? However, as someone who's stuck in this so-called destiny for so long, I learned a trick. And that trick really allows me to break free from this destiny which I've experienced. So similarly, when you first read the topic, it would say something like dreams beyond norms shaping destinies. So you realize that dreams are beyond norms and you can change your destiny. So let's say your dream is to become a poet, a photographer, or even a painter. However, your parents intervene and they would say something like, oh no, darling, your dreams, they're not as realistic and as relevant as others' dreams, so maybe you can try adjusting it a bit. And as a natural instinct, we're humans. Therefore, we would react to that by shouting, throwing a tantrum, saying that it's my freedom to dream, it's my freedom to become whoever I want to be. But no, ladies and gentlemen, this speech is not deliberately telling you to fight back in such way, because fighting back in such way is only a method for you to fight back your destiny, to change whatever was destined for you to experience. And therefore, what I would like you to do is, I'd like you to think back about the experiment of the waves we did in the beginning. This experiment somehow leaves you with 3 choices. Well, I added one in, so that makes it 4 choices. However, I would like you to eliminate the factor that you believe is the most fictional and the most impossible for a human to do. Well, that leaves us with the 4th option, which is manipulating water, because in what world is there that you can literally tell a wave to disperse and go away and make funny shapes? No, you can't. So basically, we can eliminate that now, and it leaves us with 3 other choices. And as a human, we have the ability to control these 3 choices. Whether you choose the first one to stand still, maybe the waves will somehow rushes into you and you'll be drenched, or you can choose the second one, which is to run back to the shore and maybe the water will somehow run over you and you trip, or you can just either dive in and maybe you couldn't hold your breath for long enough and that's why you might choke. But among all these choices, among all these decisions, when you are aware to choose from these 3 decisions, no matter the consequences, whether right or wrong, you are making progress. And that is, ladies and gentlemen, the progress that I've been saying you is also the reason as to why something like destiny cannot be changed, but you have the choices to keep on continuing, keep on pursuing whatever you want. And it will leave us likewise. We cannot change the reason we are here or where we are, but we can always choose our next step. Maybe you cannot manipulate the waters, but you can stand still, or you can run back, or you can either dive into it. I, for once, cannot change the fact that I failed my teammates, failed my teacher, and most importantly, I failed myself, not being able to achieve as much as I thought I could. But I am capable of choosing to continue my path of debating, to never giving up, and always practice understanding the reason behind how I failed. And perhaps next time when you face maybe a breakup, or maybe you failed a test, or someone told you that your dreams don't matter as much as they do, I want you to stand your ground, stand firm, and tell them that, yes, I understand, I accept what you're saying. However, acceptance is not equivalent to giving up. Acceptance here is that you understand the varying opinions, the varying perspectives of norms and social beliefs of others. However, you must also understand and clear that you are capable of choosing to continue that path of pursuing your dreams, of pursuing your goals, no matter the hardships, no matter the effort, the time, and no matter these shameful judgments that comes from other or even yourself. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, you, I, we, standing here as a human, we are bound by destiny, something we are destined to experience. We cannot change that, but we are never bound by choices, the paths, the routes we can take towards achieving success, achieving our dreams. So once again, my name is Ella, and I want you to keep in mind that we are bound by destiny, but never by choices. Thank you for listening.